welcome back to another episode. So now, what am I doing? Well, I am finally going to be dropping my hybrid for the Goji Center Hybrid War Tournament. And yes, this one is going to be backed up with science, as you could probably tell. I worked hard on this, so don't judge me. This, my friends, I was about to say my ladies and gentlemen, is Torpatosaurus. Torpatosaurus is is mostly herbivorous, but does have its sharp teeth from the Torvosaurus. Now, what is it? Well, it's a Torvosaurus Apatosaurus hybrid. But, however, that's not it. No, as you could probably see, this thing is decked with weapons. So now let's get on with the face. Those teeth, specifically used to cut bone and flesh, is, Komodo dragon teeth. Yeah, I changed it. I was going to use short-tailed shrew, but then Goji Center did short-tailed shrew, so I was like, Komodo dragon. So yeah, it has Komodo dragon teeth. Now, what about the Torvosaurus part in its name? Well, it's its head. That head is both strong and durable. And the Apatosaurus, it's its body. This thing is a living, walking tank. Now, however, it's not as big as Apatosaur. No, it's just a little bit smaller by a couple of feet. So you might think, so it's smaller, so it's weaker. No, it's still impressively strong. Now, let's talk about the other key components of this hybrid. As you can see on this page right here, this thing is decked with weapons, with animals. Now let's start from top to bottom. Apatosaurus for size, Torvosaurus for head and bite strength. Now, orangutan for intelligence and curiosity. Now you might think, why would you do that when Indom 2.0 has bonobo DNA? I assure you, it's not to rip off Goji Center. No, I'm just more trying to rival its intelligence, not strengths. To rival its intelligence, I used orangutan. They might be curious, why Black Mamba? Well, to give you a little more of a standpoint, Black Mamba have deadly venom, and that's why I chose the Black Mamba. Edmontania is for the armor and those shoulder spines. So if the Indom 2.0 ever wanted to do a side attack, it's going to have to be careful of those spikes and that incredibly durable armor. Now, we'll ignore the short-tailed shrew and let's pretend it's Komodo dragon here. Boom, Komodo dragon. Yeah, it's Komodo dragon for those, metalish teeth. And they will graze through armor and all that such. The Stegosaur, voice text help.
Dacentrurus.
Thank you. Anyway, this Stegosaur, unlike actual Stegosaurs, which it is an actual Stegosaur, but hear me out. This Stegosaur is taller and more robust, having a thick hip joint, meaning this thing is just going to hip check you. Sorry. Anyway. An African elephant for one of the most key abilities to this thing. The feet. You might be curious, why the feet? Since when did you have a feet fetish for elephants? No, it's actually because of the pads on the feet. Before you see, African elephants have pads underneath their toe bones. Yeah, I recently found out they have toe bones. Yeah, it's strange. This pad allows them to both communicate and feel the rumbles on the earth. So, if the Indominus 2.0 wants to sneak up on this sauropod, it's gonna have to be very careful not to cause too much noise. Because then, Torpatosaurus will hear it coming and will be ready for an onslaught attack. Now, how would this thing fight? Well, it's going to probably use its sheer weight and size against the Indom 2.0. The Indom 2.0 is shorter stalked than a Torpatosaurus, but while it's shorter stalked, it can use weapons. That's why this thing He's a bit of a junkie. Yeah. Torpadosaurus, what I made from its key components is going to be an absolute tank. So it's not going to flee if it's injured or not. No, it's going to keep fighting. And another thing is that if that fails, Noasaurus Rex has a hybrid as well. Soranosaurus Rex, I think I called it. I don't know. But it was a requested hybrid that I drew and made. So yeah, go check out his channel. But if all fails, that is totally okay. As long as Torpatosaurus gets noticed. And yeah, I hope Torpatosaurus gets noticed. If Torpatosaurus does not get noticed, that's sad, but it's okay, I guess. Like, I've never been that much of a famous person anyway, I mean, TikTok got me more famous. But yeah, thank you. Well, if you want to ask questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will answer them all to you. So yeah, thank you all for watching.